What's up, y'all? It's your girl S
And it's F.
with the S and F Spiritual Podcast. Today, I'm with Kelly Price
Ooh.
to a certain degree. Y'all women, especially our African American women, y'all got us out here looking bad, y'all.
I'm still gonna be making my money. I don't even do this, but I'm so sick of black people and their bullshit. I'm saying what I want to say. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, and you know, Lord, pray for me, because I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay? I'm not there yet. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people on God's planet Earth. The things that you say about other black women, but you're an activist, and you are educated, and you are this, and you are that, and you are the other. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class.
Y'all do. And I'm going to start with you, Miss Price. I'm going to start with you.
Oh, so you're including her in. She talking smack, but you're going to include
I'm
her.
including her in because the nerve.
Mhm.
Don't get skinny and get new. Don't get skinny and get new. Because from what I understand, Miss Price, you were not the nicest to deal with when you were a little fluffy, opposed now to where you got your little Barbie shape. Don't get brand new. Nobody's nasty to you. I need some stars, especially those that have come from a certain sense of notoriety, to understand that people sometimes put you where you don't belong. And with her, I think she regarded herself. And if we all go back to R&B divas, she was not the nicest on the show.
No, she was horrible.
She was a bitch.
And I love Kelly. I am a Kelly fan, but I can admit she wasn't the nicest.
I was a Kelly fan up until the duet with her and R. Kelly and Ronald Isley. And what was that? In the Closet, right?
No, that was Friends of Mine.
Friends of Mine.
That was back in, yeah.
So Friends of Mine, Kelly had all the heartbroken girls by the neck. Like, we all sang our hearts out. But you have to sometimes understand the context where some of these artists are coming from. Just like with Mary. We don't get a hit from Mary unless her heart is broken.
So you trying to say that Kelly is a miserable ass bitch, and that's why she makes those amazing songs, but it also reflects that she's a horrible person?
Hey, you said it, not me. Sounds like you hit the nail on the head with that one.
No, and I do agree with that. I think everyone that knows me knows that I love R&B. I am an R&B head. And I do love me those like sad, songs that put you in your feelings. But I definitely agree with you that a lot of times we don't realize that those songs are very low vibrational. So we were just praising Kelly Price because we were like, oh my gosh, we could just feel her. But maybe we were only feeling her. Yeah, but maybe we were low vibrational at a point that's why I feel your pain.
Well, no, you can't really say that because we can still be high vibrational and still feel somebody else's pain. That's just being empathetic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, sis, don't give and you won't get. Because to me, you've given a lot of that same energy you're sitting here talking about now. And it's like, now that it's being returned, especially with this new generation, they give no fucks. So they're going to be like, Kelly who?
Yeah,
girl,
honestly.
bye.
Yeah, because let's keep it a buck. Kelly was big in the 90s, but she wasn't no like Mary J. Blige, where like you know how no matter young or old, you know who Mary is.
Right.
If I
Only
was to
the
go to
90s,
my classroom kid,
they're going to be like, Kelly who?
Right? Who? And I love Kelly. This is coming from someone who loves Kelly,
but again, you're not monumental enough on a Mary status. Like, Mary can be low vibrational. Mary can sing the hell out of a sad song, and we gonna all swoon and coon with her. I promise you, we are. We gonna do the Mary one bop. But
exactly. I was at her concert just a couple of months ago doing it with the aunties and everything.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody from every generation knows Mary. Nobody knows you, Kelly. So if this is your comeback, I'm going to need you to sit over there with Tamar because she's on her way out as well.
Yo, honestly.
Now, you want to talk about her?
No, let's actually talk about Tamar because Tamar keeps disappointing me.
I didn't lie about anything. I don't have to lie because who's going to check me? Who? I pay my own bills. I pay most of everybody's bills that you know. I pay for birthday parties since I'm a horrible friend. And if I knew while I was in the hospital, then I would have said something, but I didn't know because I was in the hospital for pain management. And I don't know if y'all ever been in the hospital for pain management before. You're not coherent because they're trying to find the right dosages and the right medication to stop the pain. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so see, I can't lift my lips up more than this. I can't, why? Y'all want to see the makeup?
I keep trying to root for her, and she just keeps disappointing me. I want to ask you, so you know that whole situation about her waking up and she said that she was in a pool of blood. Do you believe that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you did not catch the text exchange between her and Funky Dineva, and let me tell you.
Yeah, I looked at some.
Funky said, "Every time you come for me, I'm gonna make $5,000 off of you."
He did say that, and I love Funky for that.
Listen, you know what it is? No, I don't believe it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to feel like Tamar has a skiing problem. Like, I think she's out there with the Bobby Lights and the rest of them. Like, she likes those slopes, and she keeps it so cute and curtsy that you just think it's her being overzealous. No, I think because how do you just, first of all, I'm going to just show you how messy this whole thing is. And I'm starting to realize it's everybody on reality TV because rumors were swirling that her and Mendices was messing around. And we're going to get to the whole Mendices thing in a second because that is just...
You got to catch me up.
That is picking up a head of its own. Like, it is picking up its own steam. But long story short, everybody was rumoring her and Mendices. Come to find out, it was a video shoot. Funky Dineva was there.
Yeah.
Again,
I saw that video, yeah.
I don't know how much of the situation is true, but all I know is that whatever transpired during the video shoot went out a hitch. Some people stayed around till after the video shoot, but Funky Dineva was one that left.
Mm-hmm.
Funky Dineva, where she got screwed, she got screwed. And I was like, I really don't know what they identify as at this point. So he does identify as a he?
Yeah, he identifies
well,
as a
leave the wigs alone and shave the beard. Do something that's confusing. I promise you it's confusing.
I think you're thinking of Saucy Santana.
No. Funky Dineva has a whole goatee going. Sometimes, if you remember back in the day, sometimes they would put on a wig.
Oh, Funky did put on a wig, and he said he stopped because he realized people were laughing at him than with him.
Yeah, we were not laughing with you, baby. That wig was horrible.
Yeah,
and it was just low budget. Mm-hmm. Look like you went to Miss Kim and said, "Give me $10 one, please."
Anyway, fast forward.
Why? That's how Miss Kim talk. Give me $10 one.
You know what? You have Asian, so that works.
Yeah. Okay. Give me one with streaks. One with streaks, please. Blonde. That's what it looked like he said. But where he got chewed for filth. You go on there to make a joke, and I don't know if he thought she was joking. That's the part I honestly could not understand. And to this day, I still don't know. But it's like he goes on there to tell a joke, but it's really real life. Mm-hmm. This went on. People are coming at him like, well, oh my God, if that was your friend, why didn't you help? And he's like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, maybe she's joking. Then it comes out that she was for real. This went on for 2 weeks. And he's like, yo, all right, I thought this was a joke. Evidently it's not. We're finding out this is real. Tell the people I'm cool. You understand what I'm saying?
Like, I did nothing to you. That's where his anger came from. Like, what? You know,
but guess what?
Name,
had you wouldn't have had a name to clear had you not gone out there running that girl business because she called you in confidence. Mm-hmm. And this is again, and I'm gonna give you a perfect lesson in that. Today I'm standing in the post office. Today's post office chronicles was a mess. Yeah. Standing in the post office. When I left the post office, there was a system going on. I came back in. Technically, a whole new system seemed like it was put in place in the 7 minutes that I was gone. Yeah. I started to defend the system because of what we saw, because of what I saw and what I thought I knew for the past 7 minutes. Yeah. The elder behind me said, leave it alone. But she got stern with me. And I looked at her like, well, lady, who you talking to? But she was like, leave it alone. It took me a minute and something inside me was like, listen to the elder. When I say she was a true elder, she was a true elder. Yeah. Next thing you know, a whole commotion ensues in the post office about who this lady is taking at the window from who she's not taking, if she's taking from the front of the line or the back of the line. She said, She leaned into me. She said, you see why I said leave it alone? She said, even though your intentions was well, you would have got caught up in the mix of that. And I'm using the same analogy for Funky Dineva.
Yeah.
And one time where my mouth wanted to fly on the old lady, like, yo, who you talking to? Like, I wanted to pop fly on her because she said it in such a tone. It took me off guard. It's just like, all right, you older and all, and I'm gonna respect my elders, but watch how you talk to me. That's how I felt.
But I'm glad that you did hold your tongue,
right? Because in just a minute, just in those milliseconds, God said, "I'm gonna show you why I sent this elder to you."
Yeah,
and I'm giving Funky you the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Next time when somebody calls you in confidence, mind your business.
Yeah.
Because guess what I said when the whole shit ensued to the elder? Let me mind my business. I was like, you right. Right. Let me mind my business. And I my favorite when I don't want to be bothered anymore, I throw both my hands up. I'm good.
Just mind my business. But going back to what you said, I think Funky, with Funky, everything is a joke to him. And I think that was the problem, is that he always thinks everything is a joke. And sometimes,
but my thing is, I'm calling you. That's like me calling you saying, I'm turning the table, y'all. I'm shifting the room. But that's like me calling you and say, girl, after last night event, I bumped my head. I need your man's number to come patch me up.
Yeah.
You know your man's works in the hospital. You know HIPAA. Mm-hmm. You know I'm calling you because in my mind, you're going to take that in the strictest of confidence. Ask him to break HIPAA in some way and come help me.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to go online and tell that. And I honestly think that's what happened with Tamar and Funky. Like, she called him because she knew he could get her the information she needed.
Yeah.
She thinking in confidence, he just going to keep it cute. Like, let me get through my 4 teeth and whatever. And now it did not happen that way. So shout out to Fee at Gossip in the City. Fee plays a clip the other day at Tamar. And y'all, when I tell you, I didn't even have to listen to the audio. I just read the comments and everybody is over Tamar. Listen to this, y'all.
I woke up in my life. I should have said nothing, but I panicked because I was scared.
Look at that nose.
Bro, Tamar is dramatic as hell. I mean, I'm
Look at the nose.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Looks a little wide open for you, right?
I'm looking. Her eyes are a little too wide open, too.
And you see the sniffle?
Yeah, I see the sniffle.
She gave me one more sniffle. It's confirmed. Listen. You hear that?
And I don't see tears, so she can't even say I'm crying.
Oh, we got one more sniffle in this.
Anyways, let's get to this nigga.
Confirmation.
That right? Confirmation that you right about the booger sugar?
But I'm not that kind of person. So
she trying not to sniffle. You hear the nose gets nasally.
Yeah.
I put this under my eye.
There we go. Right on cue.
Well, we
right
don't say allegedly
cue.
because we want to be famous one day, and I don't want us to get sued before we,
Girl, she can sue us. She can sue us, and I'm gonna tell the judge, I will give you everything in my possession. Put her under a drug test right now.
Oh.
Put her under a drug test right now. This is the thing. A lot of people in Hollywood ski the slopes. Mm-hmm. It is
what it is.
It just is what it is. But at the same time, like I said, Funky has to understand and discern the line between gossip and a friend.
Yeah.
And that's where I don't think he grasped the concept as to why it went the way it did. Mm-hmm. Because had you minded your business and not put that girl business out there so prematurely, we wouldn't be here.
Fine. Yeah. And nobody would assume that you did anything to her.
And that's that. Absolutely. Now, speaking of doing something to somebody, I know we all have seen the clip with Brittany, sometimes Muslim, sometimes not Renner. Oh. I am freaking over her, and I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay, hold on. pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm going to record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. And it's what? Hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Where that bitch?
Pussy ass bitch. Wish I was, pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at?
That's on my way.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 for that bitch. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
Basketball season this last season made me not like Brittany Renner at all as a person. And it makes me want to say to her openly and publicly, you need counseling. You need to deal with your trauma. Stop trying to use Shanice, which is Jackie Christie's daughter, to fight your own demons. And that's what it is. If you watch Basketball Wives last season, she was in her full Muslim
garb. I don't watch Basketball Wives, but I saw the clips. Yeah.
Full hijab, full long sleeve, want to be modest, talking to other Muslim women. As soon as Drika divorces Kevin Gates and he says, give me a sec, I gotta go get my main back.
Mm-hmm.
You denounce being a Muslim, you take off your hijab and get back acting ratchet, and now you're harassing your baby father for putting 10 racks in his 2-year-old son's savings account.
Listen,
I don't know whether to call. I don't know whether to call the man at the mosque or the preacher.
Imam or the preacher. At this point, we don't know what she is. And the reason why I'm so disappointed in Brittany Renner is because I myself, being a Muslim, I'm not the perfect Muslim. Look at me, and I'm used to people judging me, like, oh, why you're not wearing this? Why are you not wearing that? Why do you wear this? Why do you wear that? So when people were coming at her, I really was like, yo, leave her alone. If she wants to follow the faith and she's not perfect, then let her be. I was defending this girl. So the fact that now it looks like it's fake, and at the minute you didn't get your nigga, you took the hijab off, and now the hadith and everything is out the window, it's like, girl, fuck you. Like, my religion is not a costume.
But question, is that even allowed?
That's the thing. I don't know.
How can you go into a faith and then as soon as things don't work out, it's like, all right, I'm over it. I'm done.
But I'm going to even keep it a buck with you. Because I know a lot of women do this. A lot of women be fake Muslims for a nigga, though. And I'm not saying this right, but I think it happens. I think that there's just this thing where,
do me a favor, really quick. Run down the process of how a woman takes her shahada.
All right, so I was born Muslim, so I can't say, but I know that it starts off with you just being open to it.
Okay.
People don't suggest that you just take your shahada, they expect for you to study it. So I'm assuming that Brittany, now we know she was fake, but what I thought is that, she was studying Islam. She decided to read the Quran. She met around she joined a community. So that's usually what you should do, is join a community, learn about Islam, learn if it's something that you want to be a part of. Then you go to the mosque, and usually you have kind of like a sponsor, but I know it's called something else. I don't know from the top of my head, but they would take you to the mosque. And then you go to the imam. The imam says, okay, do you want to be a Muslim today? And then you say, yes, I want to be a Muslim. And then you say Fatiha, which is the surah. And then, you become a Muslim.
So that is is that true protocol across all forms of Islam? Or
so that's the thing. I'm not going to say it is, because of course there's different sects of Islam. You have Nation of Islam, you have Sunni, which I am, and then you have the different variations.
So to me, what I've learned, and I always pride Sister Soldier on this, when Sister Soldier came out with her series Midnight.
Yeah, I remember that.
Midnight is what taught me all about Islam and Christianity and how you guys followed the faith. And what I come to realize that a lot of U.S. bred Muslims are not actually correct Muslims. The Sunni Muslims are the correct Muslims that follow the correct Quran and the correct law. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. So I'm a Sunni Muslim. My family is Sunni. So technically the way that we practice it is the way it should be practiced. Now I have met people, you know, me being in the Bronx and in Harlem, there are Muslims, but a lot of them, it's kind of like giving Nation of Islam, which isn't bad, but that's not the actual form of Islam that is practiced nationwide.
Got it.
It's just something that was derived in Detroit by a man that claimed he was a prophet and created Nation of Islam, which I have a lot of respect for because Malcolm X started off in Nation of Islam, then became Sunni. So I would never talk down on it, but I think sometimes people mix the two and it's a huge difference.
And so I don't know if you would know this, but I would love to know the answer to this. A lot of women, especially women in criminal enterprises, if they know they're facing jail time, convert to Islam to be protected in jail. Have you ever heard of that?
That I never heard of.
So it's a big thing, especially in the Philadelphia region. Women, there's a lot of women. And from what I understand, how a woman takes her shahada in Philadelphia, she's literally brought into a community and a random woman, I don't know if she's a true imam or not, but she basically brings you under her wing. It almost, the way the person described it to me, and like I said, I'm only going off of what I was told, but the way the person described it to me, it almost sounds like a coven. The way the Philadelphian,
the way they do
Muslims do it.
Yeah.
So when you look at a lot of these women in Philly that wear the full hijab, and it's just like, okay, you're not in a mosque, you're literally in someone's living room and you're being told, okay, you're now converted. So if it's that easy to do and it's that easy to denounce, how does that affect you guys as a whole?
So I think that is the problem, is that like you have people like Brittany Renner, who I personally don't believe she took her shahada. I think what happened was she probably was fucking with Kevin Gates. You know, he claimed that they didn't touch each other, but they were talking and she was just like, okay.
But weren't they married per se?
Well, before then. So I remember it was like, I don't think because I was going to say she was fucking him and decided to be a Muslim, but I think they started doing that after. From what he said, you know, men lie, but I remember there was a conversation he had with one of his side pieces and he was like, she's a Muslim woman, I haven't touched her. But I think what happened was she was just talking to him and then decided to be a Muslim. I genuinely don't believe she took her shahada.
I genuinely feel like she needs therapy.
No, and I agree with you, girl. That
like to see the way her and her mom
and
like
the switch, like it was. I was like, Brittany, what's going on?
Exactly.
What happened to being modest and you know standing at the sideline? Did you ever see that video with her and Kevin Gates and they went to what's that streamer's name?
Kai Cenat?
I don't think it was Kai Cenat. It was what's Halle Bailey's baby daddy's name?
DDG.
DDG. And I remember they were in his stream, and when I say not a peep, Shorty was in the side acting like, you know, a traditional Muslim woman. Not me.
Don't speak unless spoken to, head down. So
listen,
just as timid. I remember that. I know.
You remember?
I remember I saw the clip of it.
Yeah.
But I am tired of you women thinking that these men you lay down with are supposed to fund your lifestyle. Because again, the baby is 2. He has he's $10,000 richer than a lot of 2-year-olds that I know right now. Shit, he's $10,000 richer than a lot of adults I know right now. So you're mad because he doesn't want to put a lump sum of money. The baby is 2. What you want him to put all 18 years worth of money in the bank for you right now so you can fund this lifestyle for you and your mom like Portia does for her and her mama?
Yeah,
Speaking of, Portia, now let's a perfect segue on to Portia. Portia. This is like Marsha.
That's why I started laughing. See, the old school in me was like,
because Portia, you fought Mr. Gabodia tooth and nail. Gabodia, something like that. You fought Mr. G tooth and nail for that mansion, honey. You riding around in that Rolls Royce that he bought you before we realized he was the African prince that you was parading around with, right? At some point, Portia, one, I want you to stop throwing that big, nasty ass around the camera because I am sorry. It's not becoming of a woman.
It's really not. And
Two,
Portia is
it looks like it
beautiful, too.
smells. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. And not for nothing, Rashida said the same about Yandy. The BBL girls are starting to get a bad rap because I'm hearing a lot of them are starting to smell. And I'm not saying this about Portia. I'm just saying it looks like it smells.
In general, a lot of people
because the way you throw it around, it just looks nasty. I'm sorry. Call me what you want, but what you won't call me is jiggly and smelly.
I'm weak.
Is what you're not going to call me. But you can't fight for something and then don't have the means to pay for it. Yep. That's my part. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. For PJ's first day of school, I feel like she went out. It was real cute. Mm. But when you look at the pictures, even Portia mom feels like she's Portia all over again. It's like, are you ladies going to grow up? Are you ladies going to show PJ more than, okay, mommy slept with this person, mommy had this boyfriend, grandmom had this boyfriend, and that provided this lifestyle? Like, we have to give our young girls a better example than what we're giving them. And laying down with the top athlete or the hottest rapper is not it.
Yeah, and in Portia's case, a random businessman that we didn't know about until he came on the show.
A random scammer that scammed the scammer. Yeah. So, and not for nothing, babe, you gave Drew Sidora a hard ass time on Housewives of Atlanta when all you wanted really was Dennis. So just be honest. You want Dennis back, but Dennis can't give you the lifestyle that these other guys give you. That's the problem.
Yeah, and that's 100% what it is. A lot of times, I think that's the case with women. You want one guy, but then this guy provide this. But it didn't work out with this one, so now you want to be with this one. I feel like I'm going to be honest with you, Portia been a hot mess since the beginning of Real Housewives. And I feel like, and I like Portia, maybe because I just think she's pretty. But I like
she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, but I feel like,
but not for nothing. As of lately, she's starting to look a little run down.
Oh, see, I haven't seen Portia.
Like lately, even when you look at the show, she just looks worn down. To Brittany Renner, looks run down. She done. She like y'all starting to look tired.
Yeah, and I don't like preaching that whole self-worth thing, but I think Portia just lacks self-worth because it's like whenever. It just seems like she always has to attach herself.
Portia is cash sexual. Her sex depends on the amount of cash, and how much cash depends on how much sex.
She's bisexual. If you want to have sex with her, you need to buy her something.
A day. Cash, buy. All I know is it involves cash, and that's it. Like I said, when it comes to now, to get into the spiritual aspect, because I brought this full circle because we're going to end with Cardi, right? As you saw, Cardi won the lawsuit.
I saw.
And I don't know why y'all think Cardi and her Babalao is not going to get to work. I don't know why people thought Cardi going in there, and especially when Cardi said,
I'm not going to lie. She funny as fuck.
Cardi is a true Libra, because I would have did the same shit. Like, look at her. Like,
I love her. You like, so did you call her fat? I mean,
this is my thing. This is the thing. Cardi showed up as herself, and that's what people can't take. That type of female I can respect.
Yeah.
That type of female I can rock with, because Cardi is not coming than nobody more than herself.
Yeah, whether you like it or not.
And that's that.
And I love that for her.
All right, guys. Until the next segment, we'll be back, and we're going to discuss...
We are going to discuss coffee dates.
Coffee dates.
And whether it's real or not.
Yeah. Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned.